If you're not careful, you can be your own worst enemy. And sometimes our worries of failing or not being perfect can actually cause us to procrastinate and accomplish less in life. Exactly the opposite of what we want. If you're a perfectionist like I am, deep down, we know how much mental or physical energy it will take to do the task perfectly, and so we don't start. Or we start and we become so drained from the effort of trying to get the end result to be so perfect that we quit or we stall out. We cannot sustain the level of energy that we're putting into the work for the long term. An example we get all the time with the self-journal is people will buy it and they'll get it and they'll think, oh, this is too nice. I don't want to mess it up by writing in it. But what they don't realize is that it's really impossible to mess up because it's them trying to be perfect, which causes them to miss out on the benefits of using the journal. I always say it only works if you use it. So don't get caught up in trying to be perfect. This journal is only for you, so you can write as messy or as neat as you want because nobody else needs to see it. In this video, let's dive into 3 ways to overcome procrastination relating to perfectionism. 1. Remind yourself that done is better than perfect. One thing I've learned over the years is you'll never have everything done. You'll always find little things to make it better, and that's a way that you procrastinate, and if you never put it out, no one will ever see it. And so in Best Self, with every edition of a product, we improve something, sometimes small, sometimes bigger, but we're constantly improving. If we waited until it was perfect, it would never come out. And users would never use it, they would never give us feedback, and so we would be trying to create something in a void without getting feedback and therefore never putting something out because there's always things that you can improve. So something I have to say to myself all the time is done is better than perfect. 2, lower your standards just a little bit. See, sometimes our standards are above and beyond what we can actually accomplish, yet we don't realize it. So if you lower your standards a little bit, you are then operating at a normal level compared to everyone else who isn't struggling with the same perfectionism. Now, I'm telling you to lower your standards and you might be thinking, wow, well, my standards are all that I have. But often, as a perfectionist, our standards are always one step above where we are. So if we look around, figure out, okay, what is the standard for the best in the industry that we are, and try to go to that level, but not try to push beyond it, at least at the beginning when you're just getting started. So that's what I mean by lower your standards just a little bit. Something that I like to do at the start of a project is set the standards at which you are finished. Because sometimes when we're into a project, we keep moving the goalposts because we're thinking, oh, this could be better, this could be better. If you set your standards at the start of a project, that is your definition of done. So defining what done means at the beginning so you know when you're shipping will stop you from constantly moving those standards and goalposts so much that you never actually finish. Number 3, be aware that you are likely your own worst critic. Sometimes we judge our work or things that we create as never being good enough. But what we don't realize is the world might love what we're creating, and sometimes the thing that we think people will love, they end up hating. So understand that sometimes you are your own worst critic and the world might love what you hate. And this is weird and annoying, and sometimes it doesn't make sense, but if you never put the thing out, you'll never get that feedback. And also, we are our own worst critic. We're not seeing all of the good things that we create, we're only saying, oh, this isn't quite right, when most people won't even notice. So regardless of what happens, don't let perfectionism get in the way of your goals in life. It's better to start something and refine it as you go versus never starting something at all. Something thousands of people get trapped in every single day, so don't be one of them. Thanks for watching.